the philosophy and ideology of the Labour family, led by Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, championed by Julius Abure, the lawyer, and NEC, and many others. You know, the ideology is for Mama, Papa, Pikin, waiting past that. Therefore, I have been a wanderer. I wandering all over with APC, ACD, ACN, PDP. There's no difference between PDP and APC, folks. Moving from APC to PDP, PDP to ACN or APC is like moving from frying pan to fire. But the values and philosophy, ideology of the Labour Party is the people's ideology, the welfare of the people, which is paramount.
Make una let the masses breathe. Let the masses breathe. Kennedy Maswagbo and the likes. Let the masses breathe. Don't suffocate us. You have that responsibility. Man, all right. It's looking like it's going to be another charade of propaganda upon propaganda. I don't have a personal problem with Barrister Kennedy Maswagbo, the rice man. Right? But I think that people who are voting, citizens and indigents of various states that will be voting the off-season elections, must understand that a lot of these guys do not mean well. This is not casting aspersions on Kenneth Masabo, but just using this as a prototype, a viable prototype to explain a lot of things. A lot of these politicians actually not mean well. They don't have any ideology. What they just want is power. Like Wiki said, give me power, give me power. And you see that desperation of power now has led him to sinking his party and moving on to a party he has heavily criticized. Okay, now, the thing is simple. The paradox is very simple. You said you wanted power so you can crush the ruling party that has bedeviled and emptied our treasury. Now you had issues with your party giving you that power. You are now going to align with the power God. It's like saying that somebody is saying that I'm going to fast. I want God to give me power so that I can crush the devil. And then because this is delaying to come, or God is saying there are certain principles you need to put in place, you are going to meet the devil you want to crush. That's what Tinubu is doing. And that's the mindset of almost all Nigerian politicians. What they want is power, access to power, access to treasury, access to unlimited advantage of using the state resources for their personal gain. Not an ideology. Not an ideology. That's what these guys are after. Because I don't know why people like Reno Mokri that collected money, enjoyed the largesse of Atiku Abubakar, collected campaign funds. People like Ben Murray Bruce, who were strong allies of Atiku Abubakar, right? Strong-willed, followed him, campaigned for him, are swaying away easily just a couple of weeks after the election, because these guys, what they want is power. For Reno Mokri, for example, he wants to return back to Nigeria. There are several, of course, he was on several lists, the FCC and during Buhari, apart from cyberbullying, cursing the president and all that. There were several monies that he was supposed to refund to the federal government, right? But now Tinubu is president. He's tired of spending so much living abroad. He wants to at least come to Nigeria and do some of his things. So he is going to praise Tinubu to high heavens. Yes, against what is the ideology of your principal? If you really believe in this man, if Atiku Abubakar has an ideology, you would have bought him by that ideology. So as that ideology changed, as his principle changed, and that's why I'm looking at all of you dancing around. It's been established here, and we'll continue to say it. The Labour Party is different from the obedient movement. Very different. There can be somebody in the Labour Party that will fly the flag of the Labour Party and will not be taken by the obedient movement. Peter Obi is one of the biggest political gladiators in this country that defected to a party without the people, without a people. The picture has always been that when you see even common local government chairmen, they want to defect. You see, they hire people and they say there are people that defected with them. Peter Obi left the Labour Party alone, but it went within a national movement. And even an international one, because there are several non-Nigerians who are in that movement already because of the principles and values that it came with. That's an ideology. A lot of these guys, they camping to Labour Party and wanting to fly the Labour Party, they just want to use the popularity contest for Peter Obi to shine. Couple of weeks ago, Kenneth Masobo was campaigning for Atiku Abubakar, had billboards all over Benin campaigning for him, and now because he wants to become governor, I have no problem with him being governor, although I have an issue with saying that everybody in the state has benefited from me, or he has touched the lives of everybody. You have not touched my life, sir. Kenneth Masobo, you have not touched my life, you have not touched the life of my family, both extended and nuclear, so let that be balanced, right? So that being said, a lot of these guys just want power, and that's why that legislator went to Abuja and started to say that as if he was lied to at Bola Tinubu this and that. That's the people that are Labour Party that do not have the ideology of the movement that they are in. They are Labour Party members. They are not obedient. So same way that people can have Labour Party card and not be an obedient in mindset. So if Labour Party decides to give the ticket to anybody that is not obedient, that doesn't suit with the obedient movement, we will look for anybody in any other party that has carried that the ideology, that principles and values, and we vote that person. Because that time we started to tell ourselves the truth. That's how these guys keep jumping, like he said, now wandering and wandering from one party to another, all in the name of power. What they want is power, not for the goodwill of the people. They don't have any ideology. They just want power at all costs. They just want power at all costs. At all costs, whatever it takes, even if it's to sleep with a dead body, they will do it just to ensure that they get power. And we are tired of such politicians. Tired of politicians without class and style, without values and principle. They can fall for anything. They can invest in anything. They can do anything. They would keep doing programs and projects that will not be in consonant, that will not be in proportional benefit to the people, because they don't have any ideology. No, again, no disrespect to Barrister Kenneth Masagma. I don't mean any harm against him. He's welcome to Labour Party. I'm a Labour Party member. I'm a strong, obedient influence, and I will continue to be. So if you come in and study and you do not have the charisma, the values, the principle that comes with character, capacity, competence, and of course even courage of the obedient movement, you don't deserve my support. So while you are fighting to play the policy of getting Labour Party ticket, understand that you have got a movement you need to please, and that movement will require personal investigations. We will check you, will know what you want to do and how you want to do it. So get ready. Those of you in Kogi, in Bayelsa, don't vote anybody just because the person is from a party you like. You must check them, because there will be several legislators that got the advantage and privilege of going to Abuja, even that they would not have got it the next 20 years right now, but they're in Abuja now, and then they are going to start working for the anti-people's bill. We are going to watch them, and these are people that should not return to the house. This movement, things will change. Things will change. So share this video, let it get to people in Kogi, in Bayelsa, in Edo, especially in Edo State. Open your eyes. This is what politicians say. Shine your eye. Shine your eye. Let our treasury be safe. Let the government policies and programs be in good. Let it be in safe hands. Not about these people that are jumping, perennial defectors, perennial decampees. I'll catch you later.
The philosophy and ideology of the Labour family, led by Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed, championed by Julius Abure, the lawyer, and NEC, and many others. You know, the ideology is for Mama, Papa, Pikin, waiting past that. Therefore, I have been a wanderer. I wandering all over with APC, ACD, ACN, PDP. There's no difference between PDP and APC, folks. Moving from APC to PDP, PDP to ACN or APC, it's like moving from frying pan to fire. But the values and philosophy, ideology of the Labour Party is the people's ideology, the welfare of the people, which is paramount. They believe in the commoners, the masses, the elites, the middle class, even the upper class. They believe that hospitals should be given to the Nigerian people. They believe that leaders should be accountable. They believe that our roads should be fixed, our schools should work. They believe that jobs should be given to the youth. As a matter of fact, the Labour Party is the party for the youth. For 20 years of my life, I have wandered all over. I now say, look, I need to jackpot. I need to jackpot from these demons, jackpot from this suffering, jackpot from oppression, jackpot from godfathers. I need to jackpot to create good system and good society, the Nigerian society, for the Nigerian people. So for Labour Party, the opportunity they are giving to Nigeria is phenomenal. I've never seen in my 20 years of struggle a party that believed in the people, the Nigerian people, like Labour Party. So the ideology is what I have labored for in the past 20 years. The ideology of Labour is my ideology. So I'm happy, I'm thankful to my Creator that today I have found a family, and that family is the Labour Party family. So I thank the Nigerian people that...
How ready are you to win election in 2014? Going by your 2024. By this, you're wandering around from party to party and other parties.
Look, by the grace of God, all that I need is a free and fair primaries. In a free and fair primaries, I will surely get the ticket. I'm the right man of Edo State. There's no Edo person that I have not touched their life, both living and dead. Even the babies in the womb of mothers, they know the voice of Rice Man. I have touched the life of every other person more than anybody in politics in the past 20 years. So by the time I get Labour Party, God willing, the game is over for APC and God willing and PDP. You know that it's over for PDP and APC. I've taken the glory away, the shine, the anointing. Here is the anointing. The anointing is in this house. 2024, Labour Party will form the government.